Hi, I'm Joe Romano from Midwaymadness.com, and we're with the new starting catcher for the Chicago White Sox, Tyler Flowers. Hi, Tyler. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Where'd you spend your off season?
North Atlanta, back at home, just hanging out in the woods a little bit.
What's it like to come back here to the snow?
I'd prefer the weather to be a little bit warmer, but it's always good to get back in the city, kind of get you back in those baseball vibes, getting ready to go.
I was talking to Addison Reed, and I asked him the same question. When is it finally baseball time for you?
Well, I wish it was baseball time a couple weeks ago. There comes that point in the off-season where you're tired of doing your off-season workouts and hitting in the cage and all that, where you're ready for spring. And I've been at that point for a couple weeks, but game times, once we get out to Arizona, that's the time to really step it up an extra notch and really focus and work with the coaches and get everything ready for the season.
Now, I'm sure you've been asked this, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Are you comfortable being the starter?
Yeah, no doubt. I've been preparing for this for basically my whole life, Fortunate to get the opportunity this year, and I'm excited about it. Continue to work hard and help the White Sox win games.
Now, A.J. Pierzynski has moved on. What would you say was the biggest learning tool he gave you? What did he teach you the most?
Probably his work ethic. The guy, he works his butt off all the time. Good game, bad game, whatever it may be. He takes the initiative every day to physically get better and to physically stay in shape to play every day, and that's definitely something that I've started to incorporate, and I plan on keeping in my daily routine for the rest of my career.
Have you talked with Robin Ventura and the rest of the coaching staff about how many games you might be playing this year behind the plate?
No, have you?
No, I haven't been able to talk to them yet.
We haven't talked about it. Hopefully as much as I can. Every day would be fine with me.
Offensively, what's your approach at the plate this year?
Yeah, the approach is going to be different than what it has been in the big leagues in the past for me. I have never had an opportunity to play every day, so obviously your approach changes a little bit, and just the opposition is going to change too. They're going to see more of me, and there's going to be more weaknesses seen, more strengths, and they're going to make adjustments, and it's up to us to continue to make adjustments to counteract that.
The White Sox recently added Matt Lindstrom. What's it like seeing a new pitcher, meeting a new pitcher, learning what he throws?
When it's one or two guys, it's okay. I'll just take extra time in spring to make sure I'm catching him as much as I can, because I've caught the other guys for a number of years now. I'm pretty comfortable with most all of them. The real challenge was when I got traded over here and I didn't know anybody, hadn't caught anybody. Then you're dealing with a lot of pitchers trying to get comfortable with them. So we've done a good job of establishing that the last few spring trainings where I'm comfortable with everyone. And over the course of the last couple seasons, being up, catching guys, doing extra work, to be comfortable, but mixing in one or two guys, that won't be a challenge.
All right, Tyler, thank you very much for your time. Good luck this year.
Thank you.
This is Joe Romano from Midwaymadness.com.